Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. And I got another casted game for you today with the L'Inquisiteur versus Bram. And this is kind of insane, guys. I'm going to put up just a very brief sort of stat overview of the Inquisitor at the moment and how he is performing with Germany. It's kind of insane. I've seen that win after win after win, and we all know Germany is a pretty powerful civ at the moment, and I thought I would share this casted game with you so that we can try and understand what is Inquisitor doing that's working so well for him, and how is he going to be able to deal against Bram.
Before we go any further, this video is sponsored by Free Food Party, a hustling and bustling Discord server of over 500 members serving the Age of Empires 3 community with not only strategy and civ guides, but regular cash events with some of the best players in the game streamed on their own Twitch channel. It doesn't stop there. They have recently released their own standalone website packed with live leaderboard statistics, live games being played, a tier list maker, and links to the latest content from other creators. I'm sure there's going to be much more added to this fantastic site, and I wish them all the best. These guys are truly committed to providing you with the best AoE 3 content around, so tuck in and gorge on as much as you like. Links to all their socials in the description below. Let's get back to the video.
One of the best Hauser players at the moment on the game. And of course, Hauser, once again, a very, very top civ as well. So we've got two strong civs battling it out here on the ranked ladder. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. Let's have a quick peek into what Inquisitor is actually going to be doing here. So looks like the standard kind of opening, to be honest with you, for Germany. So normally you go for the market and then you will do a bit of selling so that you're able to get your hunting dogs, and that is pretty much it. And then you'll usually just use the leftover wood that we can see here to drop yourself a house. So let's see if Inquisitor does that. He actually hasn't dropped one down. No, now he is. Okay. And let's see what he gets up to. So pretty standard opening. Nothing crazy here for him. Let's have a look at the deck. It is the Comanchero, whatever that means. I mean, look at this deck. Very unusual, not your standard Germany at all. We see some interesting cards here. We see the Witch Hammer sending 3 Inquisitors. And that's the one where you can get the Inquisitor build, where you can just keep spamming them, right? Yeah, basically you can, they cost less population and they can be hired from taverns. And we have the Palatine settlements here, so that increases pop cap of houses, which is great for mercenaries. We also have 3 mercenary cards in Age 3 as well, along with the Silversmith, all that good stuff. So we're probably going to be seeing, ladies and gents, mercenaries here from Inquisitor. He does love to do the kind of unusual kind of builds. He likes to mess around with natives as well as mercenaries. So let's see how this one goes for him. So he is going to be on a treasure right now. He's going to be grabbing himself 45 XP. Fantastic. And Bram here, he's around the same sort of food count at the moment, so probably going to be aging up around the same sort of time. And Bram himself has gone for the Akan kind of deck here, and has gone for 3 villages in Age 1. So this is actually like a fast fortress build. So Bram normally does the Age 2, which is kind of the standard. This is the Akan FF, I believe, because it's really super loaded in Age 3. And we obviously have the Akan card, the Ganachi, for Hauser as well. So this is quite a well-known sort of way to go. But let's switch back to Inquisitor. And he's going for Quartermaster here and Gangsaw. So he's going to be getting 400 wood on his Age up. And we can see he's also getting the Gangsaw upgrade as well. So I think he's probably going to be chopping for a TP in transition. Pretty much with Germany, this is kind of what you do. You kind of go for the market start, you drop a house, and then in transition, most of the villas are on wood, so you can drop your trade post. Trade post is really important for Germany because you need that XP tempo because you have such great cards available. You get Ulans with pretty much nearly every shipment, so you really need to take advantage of that, and going for a trade post is definitely an option. We do see a Vil out here, probably going to be pulling that hunt in. There we go, fantastic. And actually getting the Blunderbuss, which is an interesting one. Okay. Blunderbuss upgrade increases the damage of the villagers, I believe. And getting place of mines now. Yeah, there is the trade post going down. Fantastic. Nice to see. Let's have a quick look at Bram here. think he's just doing the same kind of opening, but yeah, he's going for the Hausa Kingdom instead. He's actually going for the Moroccans, which gets you the gold shipment, and you can see he's already got Vils on gold here. And the reason that is because it immediately allows you to immediately get 700 coin, and then you can get the Ganachi card straight after it. And then from age 2 to 3, you age up with the Akans, which means you can get a really good sort of Akan timing in age 3. Anyway, let's have a look at Inquisitor again. So he is actually putting the Tavern down, ladies and gents. It's going down. Are we going to be seeing the Witch Hammer build? Are we going to be seeing actual Inquisitors out on the field? Is L'Inquisitor going to be getting Inquisitors out? What is going on here? We can see multiple houses going down now. Remember, mercenaries are really, really pop heavy, so you need houses. And we can see he's immediately used that wood just to drop a tavern and get those houses down. And now he's got further settler wagons out with his 3 settler wagon card. And pretty much he's got nearly all settler wagons on coin here. And he's actually going for the Cossack Devils. The Cossack Daredevils. Wow. Okay. And he's going to be grabbing himself a 100 food treasure, guys. Absolutely amazing. Never be afraid to get the bigger treasures as the game goes on. When you have some military units, don't be afraid to get those treasures because they can be really, really useful. So let's have a look at these Cossack Daredevils then. So they do have range resist. They are heavy cav with range resist. And they have a hand attack here. And it's very, very fast. We can see it's got a rate of 1 second. And it does extra damage to heavy cav. So they're basically like a Dragoon melee unit. So they're going to be coming in here, hoping to see some raiders, because the Cossack Devils will be very good there. But I don't think they're going to see it. They're going to come in. And we can see that I don't know if Bram actually has... Yeah, he has actually got the gold. So he's just trying to get the rest of the food and gold there so he can age. He's actually put a double TP down as well. And he's just swooped in there, Inquisitor, and he's swooped back out. So now that 700 wood has dropped in. So he's gone for the 3 settlers. He's got the 700 wood. That is going to help him get even more houses down. Because as I mentioned, these Cossack Daredevils, ladies and gents, they are 3 pop each. And they're not going to be able to do much. So Bram doing a good job. Garrisoning his Vils. He's got a great hunt there, right under the TC. Fantastic. And soon, Bram is going to be on that age up. So now we can see coin coming in. I think Inquisitor wanted to do more damage. That hasn't happened. So I think his next resort is to simply go for age 3. So there's many options that you can play this kind of mercenary opening, you could say. Like you could go more into age 2. You could just continue with the coin production here, the coin eco, and simply make more units and see how you fare in age 2. Because you have Silversmith, you have Palatine Settlements. So you could always use those cards. But it looks like he is going to be choosing the age up. He's definitely scouted that it's got Moroccan. And obviously Bram is going to be age 3 very shortly. You can see he's gone for the Ganachi. He's got the 5 Akans. And he's going to continue making them. Now, normally with this Hausa Akan Fast Fortress, you will see some Falconets. So you'll normally save influence or you'll ship influence to get yourself some Falconets from the palace. So then you basically have a Musk Falc combination. And that can be very deadly because the Akans have AoE damage, ladies and gents. They have AoE damage. So Bram is going to be aging up very shortly there. And Inquisitor actually going to be going for the fast age up. So that's actually going to be aging in front of Bram here and immediately going to be going for the improved mercenaries. So not actually going for a unit card. Quite interesting. So actually going to be going for this, which means that you get 3 Ulans anyway. Mercenaries 20% HP and 20% damage to all mercenaries. It's kind of nuts. So we're going to be seeing that. Black Riders are the choice here for Inquisitor. And he's going to be getting those bad boys out ASAP. And they're going to fare okay-ish against the Akans overall because they are a Dragoon unit and they're going to be very buffed. So going that seems to make sense. And also he is going to be upgrading the TP line. This is a great map to upgrade the TP line when you get a chance. It's always a good map to try and get both of them because they're very well protected. And it's always a good option for you to do so. And also, something to bear in mind, the build XP of these Black Riders is super high, which means that if you keep constant production of mercenaries, you get some serious XP coming in as well. And we can see now Silversmith is coming in, so really cementing that eco for the mercenaries. 20% gather work rate, 20% yield as well, and you get 2 Ulans, so even more units. Do we see a stables for the Ulan upgrade? I don't think we do. I think there isn't anything to upgrade the Ulans right now. Both of the TPs are on wood. If we have a look at Bram, yep, he has massed his Akans. He is ready to go. And there we go. I think he went for the 1,000 influence. Yes, he did. And he's got 3 Falcons on the way. And he's got 5 griots and 5 villagers as well. So this fast fortress is quite a slow-timed fast fortress. And it's very situational, you know. You can't always do it. It's always advised most of the time to go for Age 2 with Hauser and then adapt. But the Fast Fortress is definitely an option that you can go. All right, Inquisitor. Just making Black Riders. Simple as that. He's got pretty much all vills on coin. See, the mercenary build is quite straightforward, but it does rely on your knowledge of the mercenaries and understanding how good they are. Mercenaries change depending on the map as well. So some of your mercenaries available in the Tavern will change depending on the map choice, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So you got to know what you're dealing with before you decide to go for the mercenary build. Right, sorry about that, ladies and gents. My game decided to just completely crash on me, so hopefully we're at the right bit. All right, let's go ahead and click that play button. Let's see what's happening. So Bram here is now pushing in with his Elite Akan Falk timing. It's quite a deadly timing. It's a slow fast fortress. He's going to push in here. Can the Black Riders do what they need to do? They do serious damage to Falconets, and they have those insane upgrades as well. Look at them. 624 HP, 48 base range damage. They are insane. Now we do see the first kind of mercenary shipment coming in now, the Hessian Jaegers. The 12 Jaegers are a very well-known card for Germany, and especially for a mercenary build as well. So they're going to be great against the Akans, you know. And Bram a little bit out of position here. Black Riders are going to be able to just dip in, shoot, dip back out, take a Falcon down. Can they take a second? They're going to try it. They're going to try their luck. They're going to invest in it. Unfortunately, it wasn't there, and actually losing quite a few Black Riders there. So you've got to be careful. These Black Riders are super, super expensive, so you have to be very, very careful with how you play it. And Bram doing a fantastic job because he's sieging houses, ladies and gents. That is the worst thing for a mercenary play, is to siege houses, because it really messes your population up. And you can see here it's causing problems for Inquisitor. He can't get any more units out. Hessian Jaegers, however, have just popped out of the TC, and they're going to try and see what they can do against the Akans here. Black Riders are going to try and work on the left side here. Griot's doing a good job stunning. Falconets do go down, and the Black Riders are just going to hold. They're going to hold. They're not even going to decide to do anything. The Hessian, the Jaegers here doing some serious damage here. 300 HP, 36 base range damage, ladies and gents. Absolutely clearing up the Akans here. So Bram has got to go back to base. He's got to rethink his strategy. We have to bear in mind that the Jaegers as well have 20 range. 20 range against only a 12 range of the Akans. So we do see some further Falcons have been sort of reinforced here. So we've got 2 Falcons back now for Bram. And now we see the next mercenary shipment, which is the British Arquebusiers. These units are insane in melee. It doesn't make any sense because they have guns. It doesn't make sense. Never really use these units in range. Obviously, sometimes you need to, but when you see the stats, guys, use these units in melee. Their base melee damage is off the chain. It's insane. So we are seeing Inquisitor manage to hold that off, to be honest. He had a lot of issues with his houses. I don't know whether he's going to think about the Palatine settlements. Potentially. Bram here. What is he thinking? He's going to be getting another Falcon on the way here. And he's getting elite hand cavalry in as well. I think, yeah, he's going for the Lafitte Knights here. Not ideal because there's Black Riders. You know, Inquisitor's basically going the mercenary version of Skirmgoon. Here are the Arquebusiers. Look at that. 145 hand attack damage, 96 range. They're getting stuck in as well. And the Black Riders are going to try and target the Falconets. Both of them have gone down, and they're going to be ducking out straight away. Great micro here from the Inquisitor. And the Jaegers are just going to be working their way down and through these Akans here, and there's nothing much the Akans can do. They're trying to get in melee, but there's just too many mercenary units, ladies and gents, and there is the GG. There it is. There it is, ladies and gents, as clear cut as that. The Inquisitor makes this look very simple, very straightforward, but trust me, I bet you if I was to get into this game and try the exact same strat, it would definitely not work for me. But that is another story. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, learned something from this as well. The mercenary build with Germany, you don't see it as much now. I swear it used to be a lot more popular, like a lot earlier on. You tend to see, you know, either like an Age 2 tower rush with Germany. You tend to see the standard kind of Ulan, like semi-FF play. You open up with the Ulans, you raid with them, that kind of stuff. You rarely see heavy mercenary play. And it seems to be working very, very well for Inquisitor at the moment. And he's doing extremely well on the ladder at the moment. And I can't say for sure whether all of his strategies are full mercs. I know that he really loves to go mercs though. So I'm pretty certain the majority of his wins have been from this kind of strategy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Of course, let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. Are you going to give this kind of strategy a go? I would definitely recommend it. Try it out. See how you feel. Is it your kind of cup of tea? If it isn't, it isn't. It's not the end of the world. You have many other civilizations to choose from. And guys, I'll catch you in the next video or the next stream. Catch you later, guys. Bye.